What is up, my good people of YouTube? This is your boy EG3 aka 3 Rondo coming at you with yet another video. And let me be the first to say it has been a while since I've uploaded on this channel. My bad, I've been slacking a little bit, but nevertheless we are back with a new video today. And as most of y'all know, it is the holiday season. That means the year is coming to an end. And 2018 has been big in the news for sneakers, streetwear, and everything else for that matter. So as you can see by the title of this video, I'm coming at you guys with my top 10 sneakers that have released in 2018. And let the record show that all 10 of these sneakers are based off my opinions. Not all 10 are going to be extremely heat, but they are the top 10 sneakers in my opinion. So with that out of the way, let's quit the talking and let's jump right into sneaker number 10. So sneaker number 10 on the list is the Puma Clyde Court. Puma has been back in the news a lot lately after it relaunched its basketball line and hired Jay-Z as the president of the basketball division. And we've seen many NBA athletes sign contracts such as Terry Rozier, Marvin Bagley, Danny Green, DeMarcus Cousins, Rudy Gay, and so on and so forth. I think Puma did a great job bringing this sneaker back. It has elements of the Puma Clyde, but it is a performance basketball sneaker, and there's a lot of hot new bright colorways coming out of this shoe. My favorite colorway of the shoe so far would have to be the South Beach colorway, but that's just me being the Miami guy that I am. This is a brand new sneaker, something we have never really seen before, but I'm glad to see that Puma is back and they are taking a step in the right direction, relaunching their basketball line. Not much else to be said about this shoe. Unfortunately, I do not have a pair in hand to show you guys, but I hope you guys got a feel based on the pictures. And that wraps it up for sneaker number 10. Let's jump into number 9. So for sneaker number 9, we have another hot shoe that came out this year, and that is the Undefeated Ultra Boost. This collab kind of came out of nowhere, but it's nothing we haven't seen before. As you know, Undefeated does numerous collabs with Nike, Adidas, Bape, and a bunch of other brands. And they have come back around this time on the Ultra Boost silhouette. And we do have them up close and personal this time to take a look at. This is the white pair. As you can see, just a triple white Ultra Boost, but with the Undefeated accents there on the tongue and across the toe box. And we also have the black one as well. Basically just the same shoe inversed, but it still has the white midsole and white outsole as well. As you can see, I've gotten a lot of wear out of this black pair. Haven't yet laced up the white ones, but that will come in the near future. This shoe was obviously a hot seller with the Ultra Boost being such a comfortable and fashionable model. Undefeated just really slapped its name across the top, and these sold like hotcakes. As you all know, I'm a big advocate of Undefeated. I love their stuff for years. I even have some little accessories, as you can see. But I'm a huge fan, and as many of you know, I am more of a Nike guy myself. Checks over stripes, as you may know. But whenever Adidas throws out something new or something that I really like, I still have to pull the trigger, and I definitely had two of these ones. So that wraps up sneaker number 9. Let's jump into number 8. So sneaker number 8 is a shoe that you're going to see on many YouTubers' top 10 sneaker lists, because it's really a shoe that sort of changed the game and took retro aspects and put a new taste on those retro vibes. And this sneaker is the Air Max 97/1 in the Sean Witherspoon OG colorway. As you can see from the pictures of this shoe, it is very unique. Not only is it a combination of two different Air Maxes, with it being the Air Max 97 and the Air Max 1, the materials on this shoe are also crazy as well. It's made out of 100% corduroy upper, something we've never really seen before, but a very interesting detail nonetheless. A shout out to Sean Witherspoon. He is the owner of Round 2 LA, and he won this contest for Air Max Day, and they released his sneaker during Air Max Day this year in March. We have also heard rumors about the second and possibly third new colorway of this shoe coming out in a light blue and dark blue, but with the all corduroy upper as we see in this first shoe. So with that out of the way, let's jump into sneaker number 7. So number 7 on this list is a sneaker that we've seen a lot in the news. Nike just keeps throwing out new colorways of the shoe, and although it may be mass produced at this point, I don't think anybody is complaining. It's new, it's hot, it's comfortable, and this sneaker is the Nike Element React 87. We've seen this shoe in a multitude of different colorways so far, but none of which are more popular than the original sail in black colorways. The sail colorway of this shoe is selling for upwards of $400 to $450 depending on your size. And that's pretty crazy for a new Nike sneaker. But if you are looking to get your hands on a pair, you can definitely scoop up a pair for retail, maybe like $20 over retail if you're looking to get them online. But I do have a pair of these in my collection, so let me just show you guys up close and personal. Here we have the shoe. This is the Nike Element React 87, and this is in the total orange colorway. As you can see, it has a see-through translucent upper. So depending on what color socks you're wearing, it can change the whole look of this shoe. I've worn them with white socks, black socks, and it makes them look like two completely different shoes, to be honest. It also has an off-white or sort of sail midsole, and it goes all the way out through the bottom of the outsole. And as you can see, it's got a little more orange pods like you see up here, down on the bottom for more stability. As you can see, the bottoms are a little dirty because I do wear this shoe quite often. It's very comfortable, very versatile. You can run in these, casually wear them. You can basically do anything in this sneaker. And that's why I think Nike knocked it out of the park with this one. Very unique shoe, great concept. Not much else to be said. Let's get into number 6. Alright, so shoe number 6 on this list is for my designer heads out there. No, it's definitely not one of those big hype Balenciaga shoes that we all have seen in the news, but it is a designer sneaker and it deserves to be on this top 10 list. And that is the Chain Reaction sneaker by Versace. I'm sure many of you out there have seen this sneaker. It's pretty crazy. It does look like a typical designer shoe. There's pretty wild designs, but the main attraction of this shoe is the outsole that is shaped and inspired by nobody other than 2 Chainz. And yes, as you can see, this sneaker does have a chain link outsole. It is something like we've never seen before, and I think 2 Chainz and Versace killed it with this one. But for a hefty price tag of $9.95, ranging up to $13.95, yeah, I wasn't able to get my hands on a pair. But hopefully we can secure a pair in the future. I definitely want a pair of these shoes in my collection at some point. But yeah, crazy, crazy heat. Shout out to Versace, shout out to 2 Chainz. And no more talking, let's get into sneaker number 5. We are halfway through the list and we are getting on the top 5 sneakers of 2018. And we are starting off with another one that should be on everybody's top 10 list. Nothing too crazy, nothing too out there, but it is a sneaker that has to be mentioned, and that is the Jordan Recho 11 in the Concord colorway. If you haven't seen these sneakers or heard about them lately, you must have been hiding under a rock, because these have been everywhere. On every social media outlet, sneaker page, every YouTuber's talked about this, and here we are. Just a little side note about this sneaker too. This was the largest sneaker release in Jordan brand history, with over 1 million pairs dropping. Yes, over 1 million pairs, and they still sold out. Yes, these sneakers did still sell out, and they're selling on StockX and GOAT right now for upwards of $300 or $80 over the $220 retail. And I'm not sure if many of you realize how crazy that actually is, but this was the most mass-produced shoe in Jordan brand history, and yet it's still sold out. That is how iconic and how timeless this colorway is. Nothing more than just the black and white and the purple bottoms. So enough talking about this shoe. I'm sure you guys have heard many other YouTubers or just normal people talking about this shoe. So enough of me wasting your time. Let's jump into sneaker number 4. So the 4th best sneaker of 2018 is also another one that I'd expect a lot of people out there to be putting on their lists. And that is none other than the Cactus Jack Recho 4 by Jordan. And here we have the shoe in hand. This shoe is just beautiful. The details. Blue suede. This is some of the best suede I've ever felt on a pair of Jordans before. You got the Cactus Jack emblem there on the back. And if you look at the tongue, it also says Travis Scott upside down. So as many of you know, Travis Scott has had multiple collaborations with Nike and Jordan this year. One of them being the Travis Scott Cactus Jack 4s, and the other being the Nike Travis Scott Air Force 1. And of all the shoes, I think the Cactus Jack 4 is the best, but not necessarily in the blue colorway. My personal favorite is the purple Friends and Family exclusive colorway. I really hope those get a public release at some point so I can get my hands on a pair, but as of right now, I'm still dreaming. I'm sure the rest of y'all are too, but I am happy to have the original Cactus Jack 4s in my collection. Travis has been killing it this year. Astroworld did go #1. I'm sure it's hit platinum, maybe double, triple by now. Nonetheless, it was a great album. Travis has been doing an amazing job, both in the music industry and the designer slash sneaker industry. I'm not sure if you guys knew this, but Travis was also the main model for the Saint Laurent men's collection. So he's been doing that on top of music, on top of sneakers, on top of just being Travis Scott. I mean, I'd put it between him and Drake for the most influential artist in the game right now. A lot of people would throw Kanye in the mix there, but Kanye has just done some controversial things. He's said a lot of stuff he shouldn't have. And in retrospect, I think that makes Travis either #1 or #2 next to Drake. But when you have both of those artists on one song in Sicko Mode, it's gonna get a lot of publicity. Sicko Mode was the #1 song of this year. Don't at me. I know there's Mo Bamba. I know there's all the other hits, but you know, Sicko Mode, undisputably #1. Enough said, let's get into the next sneaker. Alright, so we have hit the top 3 sneakers of 2018, and we have hit sneaker #3, and that is the Nike CDG Comme des Garçons Air Max 180. This sneaker, in one word, is beautiful. I mean, not only is the silhouette classic, it's also come back and it is killing it in the game right now. And these 3 colorways are definitely the best 3 to release out of this sneaker. So for those of you who don't know, these sneakers did release in a pack of 3. There's the white and pink, the black and pink, and the pink on pink. And the one that I have to show you guys right now is the pink on pink. Honestly, what is there not to love about this sneaker? It's bright, it's flashy. Most of y'all who know me as a sneakerhead, you know I like flashy colors. I like my pinks, I like my oranges, I like my yellows. This sneaker has it all. It's got pink on pinks on pinks, and it does have an orange swoosh. The orange has those Nike box vibes, but this sneaker is just incredible. Materials are great. The suede on these is amazing. Got the Nike Air on the back, the 180 on the sole right there. Not sure if you can see it, but nevertheless, this is an amazing shoe. As you may be able to see on the inside there, it says Comme des Garçons. It's Comme des Garçons Home Plus. And that is the collab that they did with this sneaker. This sneaker did retail for $270, so pretty hefty retail, but they did drop in price for a couple months. Then now that they're no longer available on the primary market, these have shot back up in price. I'm pretty sure these ones sit for around like $280, $300. Not too much over retail, but still kind of a hefty price tag. The black ones are even more expensive, I think, and the white ones are the cheapest out of the 3. But I definitely can't wait to finish the pack and get the 2 other pairs. This sneaker right here is #3 on the list. Enough about this, let's get into #2. Okay, runner up for the best sneaker of 2018 is one that I feel a lot of people sort of forgot about, or it may have gotten watered down because of a lot of other sneaker releases. If you just sit back and think about how many sneakers have released this year, it's ridiculous. I mean, thousands on thousands on thousands. I mean, there's 10, 20 pairs of sneakers that drop every single weekend, not to mention the sneakers that release during the week as well. So when you put all that into perspective, I think we forget about a lot of releases, forget about a lot of pairs of shoes. But this was one that I definitely could not forget about, and this is the Kiff LeBron 15. As you can see, the details of this shoe is unmatched. It is incredible. These were originally a Friends and Family exclusive shown to us by Alex Rodriguez, but they did release to the public this year. And I'm very glad they did. I have not secured my pair yet, but it is coming in the near future, so stay tuned. And like we've seen before, there were 3 different colorways of this sneaker released on top of 3 different LeBron Soldier sneakers. But overall, this collab with Kith was one of the best of 2018. Now this Kith collab originally started in 2017, but technically this sneaker makes it onto the 2018 release calendar. because it released to the public in 2018. So that is why I put it at number 2. And without any other further talking, we are jumping into the number 1 sneaker of 2018. So we are finally here. We have made it to the number 1 sneaker of 2018. I bet there's a lot of anticipation. I bet a lot of questions are going through your head right now. What sneaker am I gonna pick? And we have finally reached that moment. If you've known me or been a fan of mine for a long time, and you know about sneakers and sneaker releases, this should come as no surprise. But I'm sure a lot of people forgot about this sneaker, didn't even hear about it, or have no idea what this sneaker even is because it was so limited. And this sneaker is exclusive to the Art Basel event in Miami, and it is the Soulfly Nike Air Jordan 1. This shoe leaves me speechless every time I see it. I have never wanted a sneaker more in my life, other than the Undefeated 4s, of course. But when it comes to a sneaker, this has everything I could ever want. My 2 favorite colors, green and orange. It's from my favorite city, Miami. It says 305 and MIA on the tags of the shoe. Literally, you cannot go wrong with this sneaker. I mean, I kid you not, if this sneaker was a general release, I would have bought 20 pairs of this sneaker. That's how much I like the shoe. But, you know, Art Basel, they've done this the past couple of years. Last year, they released the Igloo and the bright pink colorway of the Jordan 1s, and those go for thousands of dollars. And by no surprise, this Soulfly Air Jordan 1 goes for $2,100 in my size. Maybe more, maybe less in other sizes, but that's $2,100 off the hip right there. You can do a lot of things with $2,100. My apologies for the abrupt outfit change. My camera died and I had to finish this video at a later time. But continuing on with these Soulfly Jordan 1s, these are definitely my favorite pair of sneakers to release this year. Everything about them is unique and interesting to myself. I definitely want to go to Art Basel at some point, and hopefully I get my hands on this pair of sneakers sometime within the next year. That is going to do it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you watch this video all the way to the end, make sure to give a thumbs up and let me know what you guys think of my list down below. Leave any shoes that you guys think should have been on this list that I may have left off. And let me know your guys' overall thoughts on this video. And let me know if I should upload more often. I know I've been slacking the past couple of months, but I definitely want to start shooting more videos. And I am going to be doing an update video within the next couple of days. So stay tuned for that. Subscribe and finesse the bell if you want to be notified for new videos. But thank you guys again so much for watching. This has been your boy EG3, aka 3 Rondo, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.